So you wanna play with magic? Baby, do you dare to do this? 'Cause what's your mind? What's your mind?
There's no going back.
Okay, we are here with Nichole. Sorry for getting names here. You gotta forgive me. This is Nichole. Nichole's gonna be going red. She's getting red hair color. I'm gonna let you know that ahead of time. And she's getting her hair cut. The things that people do.
She went and got hair dye, and I was doing her hair, and somebody had switched hair dyes out of the box. So she was going blonde, but inside the box wound up being brown. So obviously she went blonde, and she wound up dark brown. And then immediately afterwards, she went and bleached it, bleached blonde within the same day. And well, on top of that, she left after the first dye. She left the the hair dye in the bowl, and after she had washed that out, it still wasn't light enough. So she went over it again after she had left that out, and then her hair just started falling out.
wow.
That's because you're supposed to wait 2 weeks between colors, and when you put bleach over color, you're destroying your scalp.
Yeah, she should have waited for a couple of days before she even bothered to try to go blonde.
No, she should have waited 2 weeks.
At least a couple of days.
It's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
At least.
2 weeks.
Before you die here.
Or it will. It will fry it, it will break it, it will do all that.
So how come you let it in? Or is
It's different things.
Just your hair
Like
dye?
I have dead ends, like all the way up my hair. I have terrible hair. I always have.
You do not have terrible hair.
Well, I think I do.
Mhm.
I mean, it's constantly falling out. It's constantly breaking. I don't really know what to do to moisten it. You know, like I've used a million different hair products and nothing really seems to help. And I prefer to use, I actually use conditioner over hair gel. Like I just put conditioner in my hair once it's dry, and I have the most beautiful curls with that. I don't use gel or anything, just conditioner.
Okay, you ready now?
Yes.
Now, just in case you all was wondering, I'll tell you ahead of time. Bathroom breaks. Because once this is started, we can't afford to holler at the bathroom break.
Right.
And if we do, then sorry, but we got paused.
That should be good.
I hope I am. I don't know if I've told you before or not, but I do take water pills, y'all, so if you see me suddenly go towards the camera and pause it, you'll know.
Ain't no wrong with that.
And I would like to send out an applause to Nichole's man sitting here with her. Because she was pointing to that short haircut going, I like that, I like that, and he's like, do it, baby. And there's not a lot of men out there like that nowadays.
It's gorgeous quality.
A lot of guys were raised up to believe that women are only supposed to have long hair.
Right.
And what kills me is I know a couple of guys who got with some girls that had short hair and then wouldn't tell them not to cut it, wouldn't let them cut it. That's wrong. If you got together with her when she had short hair, what difference does it make how long her hair is?
Right.
Because you don't love her hair, you love her.
Right.
No matter what she looks like.
Right.
Her hair does not make her.
Expression, stuff like that. I would want to be with a man who told me that, I had to have my hair a certain way, or couldn't have it a certain way, or
Can't wear these
can't wear
clothes or
makeup,
that.
yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah, that's just ultimate controlling,
Right.
and that type of behavior leads to bad things. And there's guys out there who's hearing me and don't like it. Sorry, but it's a fact. If you're not going to let your woman be her, you know, if she's willing to stay with you, fine. But if she leaves you, then you'll know why. Because women have the irresistible urge to change. Women love to change. They like to change their clothes, their earrings, their makeup, and especially their hair. A woman's hair is a special thing to her. And I dare any woman to step up and say you're wrong about that. Because I've been doing hair for 47 years. I know for a fact how special a woman's hair can be to her.
There's actually guys who are the same way.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys out there that's freaky about their hair. I mean, a lot.
I used to be like that when I was younger. I go to the barber shop once a week.
No, I'm talking about guys with long hair
Yeah.
I didn't think it was it.
or guys that are with a chick and won't let her do hers. I mean, they'll get theirs any way they want it, but they want her to be a Barbie doll.
Right.
And that's just not right.
Right. I agree.
That is just not right. You cannot expect her to be a Barbie doll. If she can't be herself, she's not going to stay happy.
Right. Look forward to losing her in the future.
And I have seen it many times. In fact, I knew one guy.
Happy wife is a happy life.
Yeah, happy wife is a happy life. You're right. I don't know if that's what you said, but
Yeah, that's what he said.
happy wife is a happy life. And I knew one guy who got his woman, future wife, he tried to turn her into a Barbie doll. Natural red hair, wanted her blonde. She did it blonde, and it cooked her hair.
Oh god.
Because natural redheads and blonde do not go well together. I don't know why.
Like taking the color down?
Well, it'll take the color, but with natural red hair, with blonde, there's so much peroxide to it, it just dries it out. And if they do highlights with bleach, not going to be good. I'm hoping I don't get color on this shirt. You know what, I've got to do this way because I've only got one bottle of this. So I'm going to cheat. Get over there. I've only got one bottle of this.
Okay.
And since you're going to be cutting a lot off, I'm going to cheat.
Okay.
So not try to go under as much as the top.
He's just basically gonna kind of leave probably where he's shaving it. Probably just not worry about it.
Well, I'm trying to make sure that all this is done.
Right, because of where
And I'm
it's
going to comb
parting.
that through
Okay.
to make sure that it's going in. You see this old blonde on the end. I'm not going to worry a whole lot about that because it's old and it's dry. And like you was telling me earlier, you said it's frizzy. Well, we're not going to have you looking frizzy when you leave here.
Okay.
We're going to have you looking nice. Get you parted back here. Alright, now you out there that's done hair before, you know what I'm doing and how it works. You know how this goes. I've only got one box of this. And in order for me to get the coverage that I need,
You've done a really good portion of it.
now see, I can afford to cheat a little bit.
Usually it only takes me like one bottle to get it in there.
I can afford to cheat with some of this because I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint. But a lot of this back here won't be here.
Right.
They don't know it yet.
Yeah, but they will.
They say they get surprised.
It'll still be a surprise because I ain't told them what I was doing yet. And she hasn't either.
How long you usually leave it in for? 30, 45 minutes?
About 30. And I'm going to be watching to see about hers. And on this side, I can't afford to do this. You were fine. I got you. Like I was telling her before we ever did anything. A lot of people wonder about that. Yes, I talk to them before we do anything. I try to make sure they know what I'm doing and that they're okay with it and that that's what they want to do. That's Oreo. Now I can go through here and check. Let's see if there's any holidays. And for those of you that don't know, a holiday is a spot where you missed the hair color and it stays the natural color, it doesn't get dyed. That's a holiday. We don't want those.
So it feels different getting somebody else to dye your hair?
Mm-hmm.
Feel different getting your hair dyed for somebody else?
That's a good question. Am I hurting you while I'm doing this?
No. No, it feels good. I've never really had anybody, like, nobody fixes my hair, none of that stuff, so.
So this is all first for you?
Well, other than, the few times I went and got a haircut or whatever, but, yeah.
But you said they never turned out right.
Nope, only one time I ever got a good haircut. It was a bob, and she did an amazing job. I had to pay quite a bit of money for it, but it was worth it. I just couldn't believe somebody actually got it right. The first time I ever asked anybody to give me a bob, this lady actually just basically soup bowled my hair and just shaved the underneath. That's all she did.
It
was terrible. Yeah, pretty much.
Get a little more of this simply because some of this might be blending in as it goes around. And where the blonde is, that's going to be a little lighter than the rest of it.
Which I think would probably look kind of cool.
And as I said, this over here will not matter. Okay, that. And now, like we were talking about, I was surprised I had enough.
No.
See, some people don't realize how much hair they have on their head. Well, you knew how much you got on your head.
Are you gonna do? I remember you were mentioning doing something for Make-A-Wish. Are you still gonna do that?
You know, yes I can.
Okay.
I
I just thought it was, you know, nice to be able to do something like that for
When the hair color's over,
charity.
when the hair color's over, you'll see.
Okay.
And I'm glad you mentioned that. Because a lot of people don't think about that. But yes, I do. Make-A-Wish Foundation, St. Jude Children's Hospital, Teenage Cancer Trust. But the Teenage Cancer Trust, those are very short haircuts. They're not quite like, St. Margaret's,
Yeah.
because they don't ask you to shave your head.
Yeah.
St. Margaret's, you know, you do a head shave, but you don't have to, because I've seen them do bobs and little buzz cuts. But most of them are head shaves, because what's the point?
So the Make-A-Wish program and stuff like the church,
The foundation.
you donate the hair to
Yeah.
them?
If it's long enough and if it's not damaged.
Um,
And the hair doesn't go to Make-A-Wish, because they don't do wigs.
See, my niece had a
See,
rare
they do-
brain cancer.
They do cash donations. Let me explain. The reason, hold on.
I know. Gonna make it interesting. It's not one of those kinds.
Okay, the reason they Make-A-Wish, St. Baldrick's will take the hair and give it to who you ask them to give it to. Because I've seen them take the ponytails.
Yeah.
They'll do locks of love, wigs for kids, whoever, right? But the reason that Make-A-Wish and St. Jude's, they don't make wigs. St. Jude supports children's cancer, and what they do is they, when the family comes to stay with the child,
Yeah.
they provide them with a place to stay, free of charge, so they can be with their child, and they get the donations to do children's cancer research. They don't make wigs. Wigs for kids, locks of love. In England, it's Little Princess Trust. There's different ones that do take the hair and do wigs. Pantene. Pantene is a program in, I think it's called Beautiful Links. I'll have to check on that. But Pantene has a hair donation program. And when they had a big oil spill on the Gulf, a lot of people donated their hair for that. Because human hair soaks up oil out of water. Not grease, oil, crude oil. Okay. All right. Now, why the plastic cap, you ask? You didn't, but I'm going to pretend you did. The plastic cap is so the heat from your scalp can make the color come up, because it takes heat. And since the air conditioner's going, if you want to go in the other room and sit for a while while that's developing, that's cool.
Okay.
We can do that.
Yeah, my niece, at a very young age, found out that she had a very rare brain cancer. And she had to go through, you know, Make-A-Wish Foundation. My dad did that for her, but luckily she didn't lose her life. She's the only survivor with the type of brain cancer that she had, and it's never came back. Thank God.
That is so cool.
Yeah, she was about 7 or 8 when it happened, and she's now 21, 22.
Wow.
The longest life of that type of brain cancer that she had.
Let me get you step aside so they can see your friend.
Okay.
This is Oreo, y'all.
Curious kitty.
Like any of them, curious.
I've been wanting a little kitten. I keep trying to catch these ones that's close by our house. I keep trying to catch one, but I haven't been successful yet.
All right, we're going to take a break while this is developing. Otherwise, she'll just be sitting there and us talking. Excuse me. Okay, we're back with Nichole, and we got a little surprise for you. Come on in, Nichole. And what do you have on there?
Make-A-Wish Foundation?
And that's what you're doing this for?
Yes, sir.
Because you want to bring awareness to help them get some donations?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, and you know what they do?
Yes.
Okay. And are you ready for your haircut?
Yes.
Are you? You're smiling big, so you're really ready, huh?
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's keep going. Okay, what I'm gonna do? You see, you part it on this side, right?
This side. And I usually do my part like pretty far over, like about right here.
Okay, yeah, but I want it here because of the cut you're doing. Because remember, we're gonna build this part
Yeah.
up.
So leave him alone. He's professional.
I hate when that happens. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rinse it off just in case.
I lost a lot of feeling in my hand for breaking it so much.
That's not where I'm at anyway.
I like the color. It's really good. Oh yeah, the flash.
Make sure we got this one built up right. Now, I hate to cover the shirt, but I'm going to put a cape on her. I'm doing this for a reason, y'all.
This one?
No. Okay, right there. Okay.
So you're gonna wait 2 more weeks for you to turn that again. If you're only going short, you're gonna wait 2 more weeks.
I'm gonna wait 2 weeks.
If you're gonna get color.
No, I'll wait a little longer. Like when it starts to grow out to like the uncomfortable, you know, stage or whatever. I would say it'd probably be maybe 3 or 4 weeks that I'll probably be able to rock this without.
Man with the plan.
What do you think? Think about that one. Before it starts to grow out to the uncomfortable, you know, look to where I'm going shorter. You think I'd be able to rock this one for about a month or so?
Oh, you should be able to. It'll help split. Right now, what I'm going to do.
I think you're really photogenic too.
What?
You're really photogenic. Yeah, you are.
Kevin loves that.
If I'm taking the picture myself, I can take good
On
pictures.
camera, you look really good.
Anybody else taking my picture, it always comes out terrible.
Oh, beg to differ. Because my camera loves you.
Really? Well,
Really good.
I can't see it.
I know you can.
I'm excited. I'm probably more excited than you are.
I'm actually kind of more excited about the next one. Because I've done this kind of look before. But
She's
Yeah,
talking
not
about
right.
some of the other pics we saw, y'all.
It didn't come out right left.
Y'all don't know, but we looked at a lot of pics before we even started this. And she saw something she really wants to do later. And I think a couple of them are going to be rather awesome looking on this young lady right here. And we even discussed the flat top that a lot of people are asking about because so many young women are getting them now. But it hasn't caught on here yet.
Kentucky?
Yeah, it hasn't caught on here yet. You know, it might take years before it catches on here unless somebody gets them going.
Right. Maybe I'll be that one.
Trendsetter?
Yeah, it
I am
very
a Leo.
possibly could be.
I am a Leo, you know.
Because,
Natural born Leo.
see, a lot of people, let me get you hold that right there. A lot of people don't realize a haircut can start here and it could travel around the world in no time. All it takes is someone to get it started. That's what it takes. All haircuts have to have a start somewhere. Any trend has to have a beginning. And as I was telling her, and a lot of you probably know, a lot of girls in the 50s got flat tops.
See, I didn't know that. I thought, like, in the 50s, it was like, you know,
Razor pixie cuts.
women had long hair.
Well, that's what you
I
see
thought.
on TV and
Right.
all that. But in reality, I have an aunt who assured me that she kept a flat top, and several of her friends did as well. And that during the 50s there was short razored pixie cuts. Excuse me. You had Leslie Caron, who had very short hair.
Bananas always had really big short hair.
Hepburn. I'm trying to remember which Hepburn it was, not Catherine. Well, even Catherine had boys' haircuts in the 40s and into the 50s.
Cool, I didn't know it. Thought they came when it was allowed to get long.
Yeah, you'll see movies of her, Catherine Hepburn.
Yeah, I know who that is. I don't remember.
Okay, just relax. She was the little old lady at Rooster Cockburn and the Lady. But if you've seen a lot of her movies, then you will see that she definitely had very short hair early. Okay, have you ever had these on you? Prepare to be surprised. And feel I'm not pushing hard. The only thing I got to do right here is pick my finger and push that hair in
It's a really sweet haircut.
right there. Now see, this is what I was explaining to her earlier about this side. And I think I'm giving it away, oh yeah. Now, do these hurt any at all?
No.
How do they feel to you?
Really relaxing. The vibration is relaxing.
This is your guy right here, right?
Yeah.
You don't hear him tripping, do you, y'all?
No.
As we were talking in the other room, and while I was explaining to her what I was going to be doing, he was actually very supportive.
You're supportive of the Smith together, all this.
That's what makes a great relationship, y'all. If you have a man that supports your decision. And it doesn't matter if other people around you don't like it, as long as you and him agree, it's none of their business.
Right.
And I'm going to tell y'all, this man here was up to this 100% for his woman.
What's this side?
And see, your hair does different on this side. There's no way of knowing that it was going to do this until you do it, until you're here. Your hair wants to stand out a little bit there, so I'm going to take care of that.
What number are you using right now?
It's an extra 4, but in the Ulster size,
3 or 2 inch.
it's a 3 3/4. You see that? That's a 1/2 inch in the Ulsters. Now, as we talked about, oh, you little devil. Make sure that they're tight. I know exactly what's going on. And I'm gonna, now me and her has been talking. She does men's hair. And her and I have been talking, and I've decided that if men want to come and get haircuts, that she likes to cut men's hair. So we may be having her doing the men's cuts. So if you men are interested in doing a video, she likes doing the short cuts, like the little fades and everything. And if you like a pretty girl cutting your hair, holla.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to show you something about these. These are the Ulsters. You see those little bitty screws right there? You see how that's turning? It was loose. That's why you heard that noise. What you have to do is you have to get a screwdriver the right size to fit that. And
Is it adjusted?
since You can actually take these apart and clean them and
Yeah.
put grease in it.
Right.
This actually takes grease, not oil.
Right.
Take this off and the works in there. There's actually a white grease that goes in there.
Is it the same
Yeah.
as like hair grease?
No, it's grease
Oh.
for like wheel bearings and stuff.
Okay.
Now the reason I'm using this is because you can't grip this with your hand tight enough to turn what you need. So you get that on there, grab it, and you turn it as tight as you can. Turn it as tight as you can. Now, you all that are watching, well, anybody that sees me, they see my size. They see my size. They think, when they first see me, they think I'm soft. Is that what you think when you see me? Because I'm my size.
Soft as in your
Like
skin
fluffy.
soft?
Like
Okay.
fluffy, like, you know, no muscle. Well, here, feel that. Soft, right?
No, it's firm.
Okay, but now feel it.
No, it's super firm.
Hard as a rock, isn't it? See, don't never let somebody's looks fool you. Because believe me, you can be fooled. Now this is a number 2, which is a 1/4 inch. And all I'm doing a little fade like right here. And as I've shown many times in other videos, I'm not cutting that number 2 all the way up to here. What you do is, instead of keeping it blade down on the skin, you put it back here and you can raise it off and cut just what you need to cut. Now, hand me the mirror there. Hold this and watch. Alright, so you see how that's standing out? Now watch what I'm doing. I've got the number 2 right there. And then as I go up, I'm not keeping it down.
Right.
It's coming off of that bone.
Which allows it to blend, right?
Yeah, that's what makes the fade blend.
Like it.
Since I'm doing the 2 right there. And see, you just kind of flip that out. And you see there's no line there. And you see how I'm doing that?
Yeah.
If you feel it on the bone here, but this side is not down on the bone.
Now what about directly behind it here?
That's the 2. You see how the top part is not on the not down there because you have a bone here.
Yeah.
I'm on this temporal. This is a temporal bone. Comes all the way back behind the ear. And you see how the top part is not down on there. All right, now you see how that's knocking just the edges off of that 4 that's where it's sticking out. Now, did I cut it down to a 2? And then taking that part down to a 2 and just bring that up right there. Now, keeping it like that, I'm tilting it in just enough to knock the edges off where it was like standing up some. Now, is it standing out like it was? Okay. Now come up here and same thing. You see how that's not on the skin? You see how you see right here, that space? But I'm getting the top of that where it's sticking out. Not even sticking out anymore. I'm coming right up under it 4 and I'm letting it raise off of the bone. And now that I'm at this point, I want to right there knocking the edges off. While I'm here, I'm just going all the way around right like that. Okay, now, you won't be able to see what I'm doing now. Okay. They will. Just keep that in your hand. I can see that spot on your neck now.
The pencil?
Yeah. I'm coming right up to the 4, right under it. Making it do the same all the way across. And he can see there's no line there, is there?
Nope. Sure.
No line at all. Now you see how her hair goes different directions right there?
Yep.
It's a simple thing. You just turn the clipper and go in the direction of the growth. Same thing right here. So the hair grows different directions. And like I've said many times in many videos, you have to go in the direction of the growth.
But so do you think whenever it goes lower, how you do that?
Do what now?
When you go lower?
I can go much lower.
Okay.
Alright, now, I'm doing the part that we talked about. This part, she knows why I'm doing it like this right here. You see I didn't cut that down to the 2 there. And I'm bringing this right up under the 4, lining right up under it. Because she knows what's coming. Y'all don't yet. You come different directions so that blends that in over the ear.
Let me hold my ear down.
No, I got it right there. The 4 is only going to be right at the top. Like I was telling you. Right there. So that's this part right here is the 2. You see how it's going around. Now you see how that is. Now that don't look bad, does it?
Well, right there, where this in front. Right here.
Next blade.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm taking this right into the 2 and that piece right here. Because of the way it's laying, I'm just knocking the edges off. See how that lays now? Does that look better to you? Now is this starting to look like I was telling you about it with the fade part? And when you're doing a fade around the ear, see how I'm letting the blade just come off with the bone? And it only cuts what's sticking out. Like I told you in there watching the video, take your thumb, makes them stand out, knocks them off. And she knows why I'm doing this. Y'all don't yet.
Surprise.
I love these cookies.
Now right here, I have to follow this way, in this direction. Because of the growth pattern. So the direction that your hair is growing in. I'm bringing this right up under that number 2 and blending it in. Now you can see the way I'm doing this. Do you see any lines? Are these getting warm on you?
They're warm, but they're not hot.
Okay, as long as they're not hot. Tell me if they get hot.
Okay.
Now, when me and you talked, before you ever came over, is what you're seeing now what you saw in the video? So
Well, it probably depends on the video, but no, because I can see it from a different point of view.
oh,
you know.
okay. I see what you're saying. You're seeing it from a first-hand point of
Right.
view, whereas it's different when you're watching someone else.
Right.
But I mean, as far as the work goes, is it looking like what you expected?
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to show you something else. You can use a clipper like a comb. You see how that does right there?
Future aging. Right?
I do that too first.
Yeah, you use me all the time. All kinds of tricks with the clippers right there.
They're not tricks. It's a technique and a talent that you have to learn. They're not just given. You have to learn. You have to have the restraint not to push that clipper in too far.
Not to mention, like, I don't think it's just anybody can learn it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody can cut hair. I think it has to be, some form of passion or. I mean, I've seen people get buzz cuts terribly.
Yeah.
That's just one length.
All over.
Right.
And have high and low spots. And I'm like, how the hell do you get high and low spots with a guard?
I know.
But what I'm doing right now is definitely something that everybody cannot do.
Right.
Because I have seen people who tried this and made a very bad mess of it.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell people in my videos. If you're not sure what you're doing, don't do this.
A lot of times I'll take a comb and just run it past the comb, just to
Clipper over comb.
yeah, just to be sure that I don't go,
Okay, I'm going to forego the little one guard,
just like I said, I'm heavy-handed.
and I'm going right to the 000. This is a 000. And you'll see
Smallest one is.
no, it's not small. A 60 is the smallest. A 60 is what they call a balding clipper. The only thing that cuts closer than that is a surgical clipper that cuts you right down to the skin, or a trimmer. Some trimmers can get you closer. And like I told you, there ain't gonna be no line there. He's talking about the design. I'm taking this off for a reason.
Yeah.
This shit will go back very quick. But the reason we're talking about is design he talks about. All right, now. Now over here, because of that little spot, I'm only going so far. Because I don't want to take a razor over that and have you bleeding from it. Yeah. like we talked about. I'm just doing this over. Now you see how I'm blending it right in. That's that. Now, what you're saying so far, what do you think?
I like it.
So
Okay,
far,
question.
you're good.
Yeah, so far so good.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Alright, but this right here. You come down and this has space.
No, that's going to stay because it's coming down on an angle.
Okay.
You'll see why in a little bit. Now, the treat I was telling her about.
Is there a reason why this side don't come up as high as this? Oh, it's because this one, it's going to lay over here.
Yeah, now you know. She's got it now. See, all we're doing is doing this clean just over the ear,
Right.
but not as high on the other side.
And then you'll start running everything.
Right, running over to the other side. Now you see all the steam coming out?
Yeah.
You see what I'm doing? Now, watch this.
So good.
That air conditioner has me a little bit concerned. You see what it's doing?
Yeah.
Smell it. Put the mirror down.
Put the mirror down. And if you can, remember that shape that I asked you about right here?
Yes.
Okay.
How's it feel?
Good. Nice and cool.
Nice and cool.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's warm, but it feels the air conditioner's blowing on it's wet.
that cold air, you can feel it.
Yeah.
I'll work just a little bit right there because that's your natural neckline, and I'm not changing that. It's warm, feels soothing.
Yeah.
Now, that's a little bit of a surprise to you, wasn't it?
With the short haircut, I think my baby hairs will lay down really good too. You know, like to gel them or
Alright, now,
here.
hardcore. Does this scare you?
No.
Really?
No.
Come on.
Maybe somebody else doing it. William said you got mad skills.
If you cut me, then I might get scared.
Kiki, please leave the curtain alone. Get.
Here we go.
She loves attacking hands. That's why you see all the scratches on there.
Yeah,
And she will bite hard. She's got them kitten teeth. And how's it feel to you?
I'm not sure yet.
You not sure how it feels?
I mean,
It don't hurt.
no, it doesn't hurt. As soon as you're done, like where like you're going over it, it's like really, really cool. But I don't know if it's because of the air conditioner or
Probably is because you're
it
actually
almost feels
feeling
like
air.
menthol. You know?
It's because you're feeling air, and this is eucalyptus, so it may have something to do with that. That's what's talking about the razor. It doesn't hurt you.
No.
That's what I want people to know. I want
Yeah.
them to hear that it does not hurt.
Yeah.
And I do not have a hard touch. I'm not pushing.
Right.
Because it looks like I'm pushing on the video, don't it? And it looks like I'm holding your head and forcing your head, but I'm not, am I?
Very gentle touch. Very gentle relaxation. Hear it like take out the hair.
Yeah, a lot of people love that sound. And I don't understand it. But see, I'm not a woman, so the thing is that a lot of women who have not experienced this, the sound is something totally new, and I guess it's exciting because it's a straight razor and it can be dangerous, you know?
I've always wanted to learn how to use it myself. So.
Well, it takes practice. And the main thing you have to bear in mind is that it is a razor. You do not have to push. If the blade is dull, a lot of people do push because it won't cut unless they do.
Right. Now, when you cut, do you like have to do certain angles for it, or?
Yes, for certain parts. Like where I'm getting ready to do right now. You wanted this, and people can't see what I'm doing. She wanted these to come down to a point. Now, it's not going to show the point right away. But it will go in, and just in a matter of days.
can't see it.
But she will in a matter of just days. Tomorrow there will be hair here. You can feel there's none there right now.
Yeah, it feels weird when you're touching it.
It's got a nice feel to it.
Yeah. It's like there's no hair there at all.
Right. Smooth.
Yeah.
Got a nice feel. I'm gonna come this part right here. Right there like that. Yes, you do. Matter of fact, it goes all the way down to here. Now, I'm going to show you something else too. There's hair right here, you can see it. Right. You see where it is now? I picked it up with the razor.
What?
Yeah, you just run it around and flip the blade out and it picks the hair up.
Ha! Nifty.
Now, I'm using what's called a magic razor. This is a different type of razor. Now, where I'm using that at is down here. You see, all I did was put a little bit of moisture on you, right? Right now. See, the first razor I used is a hardcore straight razor. But it is not as sharp.
I like the way this one feels.
Yeah, it is not as sharp as this one is. And the reason I use different razors is the first one was for pleasure. Because a lot of women like the sound and the feel of it. Plus, once I get the So, know how to get the strop of it, the strop in the razor right, and that will be a whole lot sharper and feel more like this one. Now where the hair grows in different directions here, excuse me y'all, you can feel it's getting it. You can tell that it's getting it. Number one, you can feel it. Number two, you can hear it. All right, now.
Surgeon with that knife.
I hate when I do that.
Is that bad?
Come back here, you. Fortunately, it did not hit the blade. Oh, you little rat turd. The cat I'm talking to, y'all.
No, he was talking to me.
Color this will be shaved around here. Good and clean. Now you haven't felt any nicks or cuts, have you?
Nothing pulling or anything.
That hair grows this way. Come this way to get it. Feel it. How's it feel to you?
That's good. Now you said that where you did that, it'll be back tomorrow?
You'll feel something back there
No.
tomorrow. You'll feel some stubblies back here tomorrow.
I feel something here.
Now, in less than a week, there will actually be hair. Less than a week, in just a few days. But tomorrow morning, you will feel something back there.
Taste the mist
I feel something right here. I don't know if it's supposed to be there or not, but
Hang on a second.
it's growing this way. I can't pinch it because it's so short, but I feel it.
All right. Now that I'm able to turn my head in, where at?
Right here.
Okay.
It's growing like this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's-
Like downwards.
Yes. Right. This way.
Yeah. Good.
Now, some of that. Some of that's supposed to be there. Some of that ain't now feel it.
Yeah.
Feel good?
Yeah.
What was this?
Dude, what?
It was 6.10, I think. Turn.
I feel like this side is up further.
Now,
It's supposed to be, isn't it?
Okay.
What do you want something to be different from the other?
now, look straight in. Straight at the camera. Down just a little.
Oh yeah.
She said, oh yeah, y'all. Say it again.
Yeah.
Now,
That air is freezing my face.
all right, does that feel nice?
Yes.
Okay, we gotta take a break just for a second.
Okay. That's nice.
Okay, we're back here. Had to take a short break. Sorry y'all for the breaks, but let me put it like this: life happens. And I also wanted her to go and take a look at what was done so far and got her opinion on it. And I think she's liking it so far. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let her say it.
Definitely like it so far. I'm excited to see the finished product.
And like you were saying, it's what you're seeing is definitely different. I'm trying not to cut this just yet. What I'm doing is where that was hanging out right here at the top of your fade,
Yeah.
and I got my hand is thinning shears, and I'm just knocking in the edges. Get up there. You can tell you I'm not cutting into it. And it's laying down better, ain't it?
Yeah, just laying down great. There, you shouldn't lay down at all.
Now, do you know what thinning shears are? You don't? Well, I'm going to surprise you in just a second.
I'm obviously assuming that they thin your hair.
Yeah, they do, but it's the way they do it. It's amazing.
I always thought my hair was thin already.
Well, no, you got a lot of hair on your head. Now, the density of it, your hair is not real dense. So you don't have a whole lot where you want it, but you do have a lot of hair on your head. Most people have between 100 and 120 and 140,000 hairs on the head, but everybody's is not thick. Redheads and blondes have more hair, so their hair is thicker in a lot of cases. And also with yours being natural curly. And the natural curly is why this is doing like it's doing right here.
Like the growing the different ways.
Yeah, the way it's sticking out right here is because there may be, the follicles may be right there part of the curl as they come out. Now, that is not cut off, is it? I am doing that. Right there just a little. I'm going to leave them alone. Alright, now, take a look. You see there's notches in there. When you close that, you see those holes. It does not cut every hair. You see that?
Yeah.
That's what thinning, and you can use them to texturize. You can do all kinds of crap with it. If you use your mind,
Right.
you use your head on how you use them and where you use them, you can do stuff.
So do they use it like for layering and stuff?
You don't want to use them for layers. When you're done with layers, if you want to put texture in it,
Like
to
for
where-
volume or something like that?
For what?
Like volume?
Yeah, you can. Like around the face.
Mm-hmm. Or like, you know how when like some people have their hair really short, like right here, and you want it to like pop up?
If you want to bring some over where you got a little bit of oomph,
Yeah.
yeah, you can use them there to texture. Right now, like we was talking about during the break. She wants a little design, y'all, so. Give them a hard part. And the funny thing is that this hard part will disappear in a matter of days.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that. In about a week, you won't even see this.
Yeah. His went away in about a week.
Now I told her where I was doing this and how. I'm doing right. Doing this hard part right at the top of her undercut. And it's going to come down just like it does here. You can definitely see the part. That's the idea. When this haircut is done, part of this will be his, but she can do it different ways, so it will show. She might swing part of the back forward and make it look like a little pixie cut. Now, the reason we're doing this is because of the design she's getting. Now, we talked about this, and it's going to go right here. Give me cold chills.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about this and asking how long these videos take. And I explained that I do them where you can actually see what I'm doing. And that's why mine take longer. I can do a haircut rather fast if I wanted to. So what's the point of doing that if you can't see what I'm doing?
Right.
I mean, I could do it fast, and like some of the videos on YouTube that go really fast, I don't like that. Can't see.
Right.
Now some of them don't bother me because of what they are.
Well, if you already know what you're doing and watching it, then it's probably one thing. But if you're trying to learn and somebody's going fast, then you're not going to.
Yeah, you're not going to learn anything.
Right.
Because you can't see. You won't be able to see crap. If you're watching YouTube to learn how to do things and they're going real quick, then just get you another video, because those people don't think about somebody trying to learn or from them or watch what they're doing. And if you ask me, I think it's kind of mean of them. If you're trying to hide what you're doing, is, you know, keep it a secret,
Yeah.
then there's something wrong with that. Because all these hairdressers out there should be willing to teach the younger crowd to do what they do. And how they do it. Especially if they're good. It's really good.
That's cute, huh?
Now you just watch me freehand it in there.
Good.
What's it look like?
Really good.
Is it?
Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Good.
Now, let the fun begin. Oh man.
I'll get
Did I
it.
do it again? I got it. Good to go. I'm so glad.
So I treat my slippers like my babies.
Oh, you get it?
Okay.
He has a household.
Are you still cold?
No, not so much.
Okay, sit back. Relax. Taking this one out. Taking this one out. If you behave yourself, there you go. Now a lot of people go, well, you don't section your haircuts. Well, I've been doing hair for 47 years. I don't have to section my haircut. I know in my head what I'm going to do before I even pick up a comb. I don't know if I've said this before, but in case people are wondering, they say, why do you stand close? I stand close for two reasons. Number one, so I can see what I'm doing. And number two, because I'm an old dude.
I'm not an old dude, but I actually grew up natural hair too.
You know what?
I stay close.
Well, it helps you to keep control.
For me, when I'm trying to like blend or do this and that, like it helps me be able to eye the levels of the hair.
Exactly, you see better and it helps you control. I love this color on you.
Me too.
It's a good looking color. Is it pulling your hair?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Is that better now?
It'll start doing that since it's starting to dry.
Yeah, anytime you got half wet, half dry hair, that's the thing. Now, instead of pulling it up, I'm trying to give it like a stack. I'm pulling this down.
Because it's going over to the other side.
Yeah, because I want it to get longer as it goes
Right.
over.
So basically it'll just stack to the other side.
It'll like layer over. But because you have curls, it may stack. Now, because I'm getting back to this part, I'm straight here so I can see what it is. Across. That's why we weren't worried about the longer hair back there getting the color, because it was going to be going bye-bye. Because we want to see this back there. Okay, y'all can see how they come down in this following. Bring this over. So y'all can see. I told her about the bangs. She's not a big fan of bangs, but because due to the haircut, I'm not making crazy bangs. But they're gonna be like really kind of sweeping over to the wrong side. Now you got the idea of it now, right? We're not crazy.
I would not consider bangs. Bangs to me is like when they're straight down and they're straight across.
I don't like straight across bangs.
Not very many people can pull that shit off.
No, you're alright. It's okay. You're alright. Nobody's gonna torture you. Sorry. Okay, just bring this down out of the way. So I can bring it back this way. And continue what I was doing here.
Hey Chris, why don't you call Tommy? Make sure he's still awake and stuff.
I'm going to walk past the camera.
Oh.
this. Just got the angle right there. Well, these are 7-inch barber shears for the big work. And now that the big work is done,
like my hair was like blonde and brown.
yeah.
So it made like a natural highlight in it.
Now I'm getting these. And what I'm doing here, this will amaze you. Now first, feel how long it is over there. You feel the length of it. You see, you can feel where it is down here.
Yeah. It feels really thick too, actually.
It feels what?
It feels thick. Like it didn't, like before my hair felt like really thin.
Fine.
Yeah.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Is it the texture?
No, the length.
I like it was thinner at the bottom. My hair was like long and breaking, I think.
Alright, now, I see I don't want to cut that much, but in order to make this lay right and to have them this dead stuff off the ends of it, I'm going to have to. What I did was I pulled it over here to this length. Did I get your nose? I'm notorious for getting noses. Now, I'm putting this over here.
I think there's a knot in that.
This lay right, and bring this up, and make just a little bit of that. See how that's standing up? You can see it.
Looking good. Yeah, it's a lot healthier.
A whole lot healthier. Feels really soft.
I'll make somebody go off the next one just so I can get this mess off. I know my hair will grow back so much healthier once I go short. Like grow a lot faster too. Ever since like my last haircut, my hair has just not grown like at all.
Well, it's gonna grow now, quick. Anytime you get it this healthy, it's going to grow. And this here, I'm telling you, what I feel in my hand is silky. This feels really nice.
Yeah, it felt really good when I was washing it. Rinsing it.
Well, it wasn't even cut yet.
I know.
This right here.
I don't think it has a name.
Asymmetric.
Asymmetric.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
one
yeah.
side longer than the other.
Yeah, it means not the same. Not symmetrical. Shorter on one side, longer on the other. The word asymmetrical can be applied to many things. It depends on how it's used in a sentence. But as far as the haircut, it's an asymmetrical haircut. Simple as that. Merely meaning it's shorter on one side, longer on the other. Or it's not a symmetrical cut, like not a bob.
Right.
Okay. You see, it's too
Leave
far
that
on my
alone.
fingers.
Here.
Okay. You see, I did not cut that straight across. And right here. Pull all this up. And drop that out. Because all I want is this part right here. And just chunk it.
Just chunking me, cut certain parts of it, not all of it.
Like big chunks of it.
Yeah, I just like cut into it,
Yes.
like a shark's fin or teeth. Now, remember what I was telling you about the gel? Here's where that part comes in.
It's good, man.
Now, so you do not have it close, right?
Right.
There's some really good gel.
And I'm not spraying a ton of it either, right? What do you think of your color?
I love the color.
Right now. Does that look better than it did? Is this looking okay to you?
If you put a little bit of water in there with it, it'll probably curl better.
Yeah, it won't hold right then. I'm not trying to make it curl. Because you're going to do that the first time you shampoo it. You're going to curl.
I like the hard end too. Cute.
Well, I haven't
On the
seen
other
that yet.
side.
Alright, I'm trying to show that.
If you need to take off a little bit more back there.
No, got it. It's showing.
You see it?
No, I can't, but.
Oh yeah, it's good. The camera catch it. Leave it like that for a second.
Okay, now.
The camera see it.
Now, what you're seeing, does it look like the picture? Not exactly, right?
Well, because I obviously picked other things, you know, along with it, but yeah.
But, and also, you are not that person.
Right?
So your hair is going to look a little different from hers, and I'm doing this to try to help it look more like the picture.
Oh, it's better in the picture. Paul is the man. Oh. Yeah, Paul Mitchell who?
All right, still.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
do is go to the bathroom with the mirror, find your little design back there, and come back out and holler at me. And I don't mean yell in anger. Okay, can you see your design and everything?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I love it.
And well, come on out. Come on out, have a seat. And did you like your experience so far?
Absolutely.
And you like the way your hair came out?
Absolutely.
The color?
Great.
Did you expect it to look this good?
No.
You didn't expect this. And the reason being is because you went other places and they didn't do what you asked. But we talked about this before we done it. Before I done anything, I even showed you. I showed you video. And I explained to you what I was going to do. But I didn't tell them we were going to do this haircut.
Right.
But me and you knew.
Yeah.
And you like this.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to play with it just a little bit. Oops. That's... Take this right here.
That it's shaved, if I went like blonde, like just where it's shaved.
Wow. That, yeah, but you want to do it with a haircut. Now, does that make it like feel any better? Does that make it look more like the picture there?
Yep. I just need, I mean, my curls need to be not so frizzy. I just need some frizzies to
Yeah.
calm it down.
But you got, the only
Yeah.
reason I used that and scrunched it the way it is because we shampooed it and blow dried it. And I knew that would take some of the curl out, and I wanted to show you do have natural curl.
Right.
And you do. And you know you do.
Right.
And you know how to handle it.
Yeah.
But we were talking about this, and a little later, enjoy some of this first.
Yeah.
Enjoy this for a little while. Because she's talking about getting rid of it. She's talking about going very short. And she's not scared at all to do that. So I'm hoping we will see her back.
We will.
And your design, what do you think about that?
I love it.
You
I didn't
love
expect, yeah, I didn't expect,
You know,
like, when I
perfect.
could feel you doing it, it didn't feel like it was going to look like this. I was like, oh, a little nervous, but, yeah.
Now,
That was great.
while the camera was off, we talked about you want to do like an outline around it.
Mhm.
Okay, so you want to do
Mhm.
that? All right, let's do it. Now, it won't take much, y'all. This won't take much at all.
You want me to take this off so it doesn't get more hair on it?
No. So you're going to put this around you, this way, and just get you a hold. You don't have to hold it tight, just hold it. You didn't know what to think when I was doing this, did you? Because it doesn't feel like I'm doing what I'm doing.
I really like how you did the part and then went down to it.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
The what now?
How you did the hard part and then went down to it. It looks really good like that. Really, really good.
It like shows it off, don't it?
Yes, it does.
It's almost like, hey, look at this.
Right. Looks great. I ain't even trying to see. Just a man your word.
Do what?
So you definitely man your word. You know your stuff.
Remember what I asked you about a young girl that might want to try doing a flat top? If she's already got short hair, tell her, yeah, try it. Because it will grow back, and it'll grow back faster if she doesn't. Because anytime you shave the side like that and do the top real low, the hair is so healthy, it's like it kick-starts the growth pattern.
Right.
And like I told you can ask my niece, she's had 5 of them.
Yeah, it looks really good on her too.
Yeah, they do look good, don't they?
Yeah, it's really good.
And I agree with what one guy on Facebook said. He said girls with flat tops are sexy. And I think they are.
They are too, if they have to look to pull it off.
Exactly.
Not everybody
See, that's
can pull
the
it
thing.
off.
Most girls can and don't know it because they'll never go there.
I agree with you.
They will never go there. And especially a girl that's a little bit on the heavy side, because or heavy or not even heavy, just like a healthy looking girl, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think short hair looks better on a thicker girl than somebody that's like 80 pounds.
Oh yeah.
Well, even somebody that's 80 pounds, if you do the right flat top on them, it looks freaking awesome. But what happens on healthy looking girls or bigger girls, or what they call BBWs, it like slims them down and makes them look even thinner.
That's it.
It's an optical illusion. When you got the hair on the sides gone and your hair on the top, it automatically makes you look like you're taller and slimmer. That's automatic. And if you did a flat top, you would not get the same.
I want one close to a flat top, the one that I've seen, but it's not exactly a flat top. Like it's just got a little bit of that length on the top to where you can
fling it over. Yeah, do something different with it. Right now. Turn around.
Definitely like your stuff, boss. For sure.
Where's that mirror at?
Can't wait to teach you a little something.
Now what do you think?
Love it.
Is it what you thought it was going to look like? Is it what you wanted it to look like? That's the question.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, and then the part runs down into it too. I didn't even see that.
It's part I like the most. Looks really good like that.
He said that's what he likes the most, is that hard part running down to it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So if you take that hair in the back and push it up to make it look like something else, then your hard part shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, I love it.
Push the shirt back. Oh,
Grab a seat, spin her around.
Sit in the seat.
Oh.
Show the
Why
final
spin it?
product.
Push the foot pedal down.
This one?
Yeah, now spin. There you go.
Keep your head up so you can see it.
Alright, everybody, this is Nichole. This is Nichole. And Nichole, I'm showing your shirt. And do you have a message for everybody?
Paul's the man.
No, I want you to say, donate to Make-A-Wish.
Donate to Make-A-Wish.
Because that's why you're wearing a shirt.
Absolutely.
Alright, y'all see how pretty this girl is? Listen to her. Donate to Make-A-Wish. And I thank you so much, Nichole. And I'm glad you like what you have. and that you're happy with it. You look wonderful. Looks better than the picture, I think. I think it looks better than the picture.
Not bad.
See, the picture had a little more space between the top of her ear and the part. And since hers was smaller, I had to do the fade tight, smaller. And look that way. Now, even though it was shaved, you can see how you got the start of the point there, right?
Right.
By tomorrow morning, you'll see that point, or you should see. You'll see at the beginnings of it anyway. It'll be there. It will be there.
Yeah,
To the point, your sideburn.
They see it really good.
Oh, this.
Yeah. But when you feel it, does it feel soft? You feel where you were shaved.
Yeah.
Is it smooth?
Yeah.
Your hair looks a lot healthier.
Feels really soft.
Yeah.
Don't it? Now,
Feels good too.
yeah, because when you shave, if you ever do a bald faded cut of some sort, and you rub the back of your head, you will be amazed at how soft it is.
Really?
Yeah, and once you get in the
I
shower,
have, like,
you'll
a bunch
be
of
like,
knots in my head. Oh, okay. So then I probably wouldn't be able to pull off like super short. I was always
can.
worried about that. Like,
no, you've got
you
a
know
great
how-
shaped head.
Yeah. You know how some people like they cut their hair off or whatever, and then they have like dents and knots and stuff. That's what always made me nervous about.
You have a great
really,
shaped
really
head.
Short hair. So
No, you got a great shaped head.
yeah. Good shaped head.
I love her eyes. Her eyes are so pretty. They're sparkly even. I think that's the happiness in her.
Is this still on?
Yes.
Okay. You're making me blush.
Was I embarrassing you?
Yes.
I'm sorry. All right, I'm so happy you came, and you'll be back because you want to do
They
men's
double
cuts,
heart now?
huh?
The double heart? Do they? Because was it
Yeah.
on when you did that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can spin around, show them again. If you're proud of that, show it. All right, turn more towards. No, the other way.
This way.
Right there. Now, lean your head down so you got the light. There you go. That's perfect. And it's offset just a little bit, but it's an outline like you asked
I
for,
love how that part goes down into it.
and brings it right down to it, don't it?
Really good.
All righty.
Okay.
Are you proud of that little heart? All right. Bye, Nicole. Tell everybody bye.
Bye, everybody.
Night, night.